And as I sit in my garden and I watch everything begin to come alive with the spring rains, I think of, in the midst of all of what's happening in the world, all of the ways in which everyone's life is changing, and that there is this underlying vitality and richness and aliveness in the world. And so as we choose to take care of ourselves, as we choose to take care of our communities by being mindful, as human beings, we're asked to do the one thing that is really challenging, which is to remove ourselves from physical contact with others. So it's so easy in these times where many people are demonstrating a fear of lack, a fear of survival, really. That it's also a time to remember the resilience, not only of the planet we live on, but of ourselves, of our inner nature. So in these times, on this Mindful Monday, I really invite you to look within yourself and find those places where gratitude dwells, those opportunities to be grateful for what is instead of focusing on what is not. And as I say this, I really honor, there is no minimizing what it feels like if 1 minute you have employment and income and a sense of safety, and the next minute you're told you have no job, you have no income, you have no support. So for those of us who have more, whether it's more security, more support, more resilience, this is an opportunity for all of us to deepen in our sense of connection to humanity, our connection to the earth that we live on and with, and to find within ourselves even more compassion, even more love. I read a quote in a book this morning from Marcus Aurelius, and I'm paraphrasing it because I didn't write it down. But in essence, it said, when fate delivers to you beings, people, when fate delivers to you experiences, it's an opportunity to live in even more love and more celebration. So in this time of great social change, look within yourself. Ask yourself, what are the values that are truly important to me? And then find ways in this time to demonstrate and live those values, to care for others, to reach out with a phone call, with FaceTime, whatever it is you want to do. But touch the people you love. Touch the people that are important to you. I recently talked to my friend who's 98, who is part of the, quote, vulnerable population. And she was describing to me how an act of kindness, a man that she met on the island she lives on, who is a hybridizer of heritage apples. And my friend is an avid, incredibly skilled gardener and horticulturalist. And they developed a connection, these two. And of course, she isn't going out. So this man, knowing her love of the history and of plants and where they come from, had an apple tree that is an ancient heirloom variety that was hybridized by a man that my friend met when she was 12 years old. And he brought the apple tree to her home. He planted it in her front garden where she can look at it every day out the window. And then he knocked on the door really quick and took off. It was an act of kindness and an act of love. It is possible to do that, even now. So if and when within you, you can feel those little nibbles of fear and anxiety, open yourself to doing something for others. Be kind to yourself, to people you love, to strangers. It is a time for us to truly step into our humanity. Blessings to you on Mindful Monday.